Hi everyone, welcome to researchmd.com. We got a great presentation again today. Today we're going to look at, does unripe jackfruit help in blood sugar control? There's a lot of studies out there about the jackfruit helping people to control the diabetes better. Again, my name is Pramil Cheriyath. I'm a program director, internal medicine, transitional residency program, also assistant professor of medicine, director of research. So let's get into our subject. So what is jackfruit? It's actually it's seen a lot in the Asia. Okay, the scientific name is like Artocarpus heterophyllus. If you look at the content, 74% water, 23% carbohydrate, 2% protein, 1% fat, and a good source of dietary fiber. And 100-gram portion contain around 400 or 95 kilocalories. Got vitamin C, potassium, and rich source of vitamin B6. Now, what is diabetes definition? Everybody know what diabetes. The definition is blood sugar, fasting blood sugar greater than 126 milligram per DL. Okay, and they also can measure the HbA1c. This measured by measuring the RBC, which got a lifespan of 120 days. And then you look at the blood sugar level based on that, and the diabetes kind of defined as HbA1c greater than 6.5%. Now, another term you need to know about glycemic index. So they rank this food and based on how much carbohydrate containing and the extent how much they raise the blood sugar. So every fruit, if you look at it, they got a glycemic index. If the glycemic index is higher, that means they can raise the blood sugar so fast. So if you're a patient with a diabetes, you want to eat food with a low glycemic index. Okay, so if you look at the jackfruit, let's look what is the glycemic index of jackfruit. There's a difference. There's an unripe jackfruit and the ripe jackfruit. Okay, unripe is the one for blood sugar control, because they look at the glycemic index. Glycemic index is only 11. In the ripe jackfruit, glycemic index is like 63. So be careful. Okay, so just remember this study is done only for like unripe jackfruit. So we did some literature search. We found this great study published in Nature magazine. First of all, I want to congratulate the authors who are taking the study to this level, a great study and a great publication in a magazine like Nature. So let's look at the objective of the study to investigate the beneficial effect of jackfruit decreasing the blood sugar. Method, again, is a very strong study. It was randomized, double-blind, placebo control, right? The highest study level. So they had 20 patients in type 2. All of these patients have type 2 diabetes. They're already taking anti-hyperglycemic agent, like oral anti-hyperglycemic agent. And one group, they were with the diabetes, only anti-hyperglycemic agent. On the other group, we have diabetes, anti-hyperglycemic agent, and they were given this jackfruit powder called jackfruit 365. Okay, and they watched these people for 12 weeks and find out what difference is going to make. So the results were amazing, right? If you look at it, HbA1c has come down from 7.23 to 6.98, very significant, with the p-value 0.006. If the p-value is less than 0.05, is very significant. This is very significant. Fasting blood sugar came down 142 to 113. That's also statistically significant. So the results are very good. So the strength of the study, again, is published it's an honor to get published in Nature. Everybody knows that. Very hard to get accepted into the magazine. It's a randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled study. What are the weaknesses of the study? The study was done only for 12 weeks. We could have seen something done for a longer term. And especially like if you look at RBC, the lifespan of an RBC is 120 days, and your HbA1c is kind of measured on that. That could have I think would have given stronger results, I think. So if anybody else wanted to do another study, I would do for like longer weeks, at least the RBC 120 days, because if you're measuring HbA1c, I think that's very important, right? And there is like a lot of other variables come into play. For the statistical method, this is a small number of patients. So there's a lot of other variable, like let's say if you exercise, right, that's going to affect your blood sugar reading. Let's say if you have eaten something else, that's going to affect the blood sugar reading. I mean, if your stress level, that can affect the blood sugar reading. If you drink alcohol, that can affect the blood sugar reading also. So all of this, I mean, a scientific study, when you do, a bigger study should be done with adjusting for all these covariables. And the last thing is the study is sponsored by JACKFRUIT 365 company. And anytime yes, company, I mean, or pharmaceutical company or company sponsor a study, I think that's like one of the weakness, because it can affect the results and all that. So based on this and our analysis, it's clearly shown in this study, unripe jackfruit powder helps in decreasing the blood sugar in type 2 diabetes. Okay. What do we recommend? We recommend more studies with a large number, and another good statistical method. That's the next step to find out what we can do. So thank you very much for watching. We will be back with another analysis so we can bring research into your life. Based on all our studies are based on scientific evidence. We don't make a recommendation just because, you know, somebody said that or some guidelines. Everything we look for a good scientific study and we'll go over. And based on this study, you know, jackfruit did help to bring the blood sugar level down. Thank you very much for joining us. Please subscribe to our channel.